Despite the catastrophes off the field, it was the same on the field as the Rams, now under Wayne Rooney, were struggling in the Championship, facing a battle with relegation. But another off-field issue shocked the world as the season was stalled due to the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. During the break, the threat of the EFL loomed over Derby, and Morris had reported that there were 4 to 5 serious contenders. An Abu Dhabi-based investor rumoured a 60 million takeover was approved by the EFL. However, it ultimately fell through in December, which led to players and staff wages being delayed. With fans becoming uncertain, CEO Stephen Pearce assured the takeover was absolutely going ahead. Ultimately, the takeover fell through as the company had failed to meet funds on a deadline. The Rams' relegation battle went down to the very last day. Derby faced Sheffield Wednesday knowing that a loss would relegate them, but a draw would be enough as long as Rotherham would defeat Cardiff City away from home. 8 minutes in, Rotherham took the lead. And then Sheffield Wednesday scored before half-time to send Derby down. But Derby came out in the second half and scored 2.
Lawrence with the cross, Wacko with a header!
This saw Derby leapfrog to safety, but Wednesday scored again to send Derby back down, and another to give them a 3-2 lead. In the space of 90 seconds, Derby were awarded a penalty, and Marlon Pack equalised in the last minute against Rotherham. All Martin Waghorn had to do was score his penalty to stay in the Championship.
Please. Scores!
After survival, the inevitable came for Derby.
It was confirmed that Derby have entered administration.
The club were placed under administration and given a 12-point deduction, and later added an additional 9 points. With all hope lost and the Rams put up an amazing fight that brought the fans closer than ever in solidarity of the team, but after years of hurt and torment by the club's hierarchy, Derby County were relegated to League One. The following summer, prospect of takeover by Chris Kirchner, who had attended Pride Park during the season but was unable to provide proof of funds and was later jailed on fraud charges, and Wayne Rooney resigned over uncertainty of the club's future. Weeks went by and Derby were looking more and more likely to die. A club that, with an incredibly rich history, huge numbers of supporters, and a founding member of the Football League, Derby needed a hero, and out stepped Mr. David Klaas. Klaas took over at Derby County 2 weeks away from extinction and saved the club from certain death. Derby fans finally had something to celebrate, and Klaas was their saviour. Liam Rosenior stepped up, and with only 7 senior players at the club, managed to field a squad for the season, most notable David McGoldrick. But after 12 games, Klaas brought in Paul Warne, 3-time League One promotion winner. After a good season, the Rams needed a win to secure playoffs, and again faced Sheffield Wednesday to decide their fate. In tough affair, Curtis Davis gave away a penalty and was given an unfortunate red card.
After a delay, it's Smith.
Derby just miss out on playoffs and would face another season in League One. But the next campaign would be much different.
Backwards on a hat-trick! Here's Mendez-Laing, and here's John Jones with his first touch! Doesn't settle for him. Haran then finds it! It's Bird. Mendez-Laing, chance! It's Mendez-Laing. Collins!
The final game of the season saw the Rams needing only a point to secure the automatic spot against relegated Carlisle United. From being on the brink of extinction to pure jubilation, Derby County are promoted to the Championship once again. Thank you, David Klaas. Derby, now, always.